I'm going to be very short and very to the point. To the white people watching this, and especially to the white people that know me in the real world, my friends, okay? Today, Trump did away with the Equal Employment Opportunity Act. You know the history of that, and you know why it had to be implemented in the first place. So when you went in that booth, if you cast your vote for Donald Trump, we're done. If you didn't hear me the other times I've said it, I just want to reiterate it now. You cannot vote for somebody that takes away the Equal Employment Opportunity Act, knowing the history behind it and why it had to be put in place. You can't cast your vote for him and look at me and tell me that you love me. You're done. And I mean that for life. Unfucking believable. They try to paint it as this saving grace for civil rights when really they just want to fill the federal government with all of their selected employees that are loyalists no matter what. So even after the 4 years that Donald Trump is done, even if another MAGA loyalist or Republican takes the presidency.
For every Black Republican, I really want y'all to take a long look in the mirror and ask, do you love the color of your skin? Because y'all allowed this man in office. It's something that our ancestors fought for, got beat for, got dogs on them, got sprayed with water hoses, got hung for. They fought for these rights for us, and y'all squandered them away for money. Y'all squandered them away just to be closer to white people. What a disgrace y'all are to our community. My mom wasn't even born when this shit came through. My mom wasn't even born. And you mean to tell me y'all let this man take this from us? Something our ancestors fought for? Y'all really let that shit happen? If you are Black and you voted for this man, go play in traffic. Because this shit right here, this should have never happened. Everybody is about to suffer for this. Everybody. Everybody. Race, color, religion, national origin. This man is making America white again before Jim Crow. And we told y'all that. We told y'all he is trying to take us back to Jim Crow. And y'all sat there and y'all said, I don't want DEI. I don't want an advantage. DEI is not a fucking advantage. It's just to put us in the room because we're just as qualified as any other white man. And y'all let this shit go down.
Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Robbie Masaga. Today I want us to discuss about what has been happening in America ever since Trump was sworn in. So immediately he became president, he revoked the Equal Employment Opportunity Act of 1965. Well, this has really shaken the Black community. Some of us might not feel the impact because we are not directly affected. But let me just say this. This is a huge deal to the Black community in America. And I've been seeing a lot of reaction videos from Black people. And these people, they are shaken, they are scared, they are upset about the whole situation. And it's very annoying to even think that whatever that our forefathers fought hard for, someone destroys with just a single signature. This is taking the Black people, taking the Black community a step behind. This is reminding Black people of the past.
I opened Twitter.com. That was my first mistake. But then seeing that the Equal Employment Opportunity Act, that has been a statute since 1965, that has been a statute of my life, that has literally helped me so much in just all of the jobs that I've worked, that's been revoked now. Okay. Granted, I know I just posted a video 20 minutes ago talking about hope and community and all that. I still believe in all that, but are you kidding me?
So my daughter called me today worrying about Trump getting rid of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. She's concerned about unnecessary violence that will transpire because of him removing that. And she's concerned about us being able to have jobs and equal pay and things like that. And I told her that she don't have nothing to worry about. I said, you have to remember that this is a new day. This is a new age. And we not our ancestors. That's something you gotta remember, baby. We ain't them. So they could try that if they want to. They could try to think they going to be treating us in the old type of way and doing whatever they want to do. But good luck with that, baby. That's all I can say. Don't let Trump get you messed up.
So what I learned today is a lot of y'all you don't care about your history. You don't care about the people that made sacrifices for you to be able to be where you are today, to be able to do the things that you're able to do, to be able to have the opportunities that you're able to have. You don't care about it. I just got off the phone with my mom, who just got off the phone with her mom, my grandmother, who she had to console because she was boo-hoo crying, and my mom didn't realize why. My grandmother was crying because she had saw the news that uh, the orange man in charge had just put an executive order to repeal the Equal Opportunity Employment Act of the Civil Rights Act of 1965. Now, understand, you know, was in, before that executive order was placed, that stood for over 50 years. An employer could literally tell you to your face, well, I'm sorry, I don't hire black people. I don't hire women. And no consequences. They could literally be just that discriminatory towards people. And the reason that it upset my grandmother so much is because she remembers my great grandmother and great grandfather, her parents, the sacrifices, the marching, the hard working, the speaking out and trying to help change, trying to help get these opportunities for us, and the sacrifices these people made to their own families, not being around their families sometimes because they were fighting for the good of us as a people, as a whole. And all this time later to see what you might think is trivial, what you might think is small, to see something that they worked, sacrificed, clawed, and scratched for be taken away by the stroke of a pen. And all because a few of us, not saying a lot of us, a few of us, because it was 92% and 80%. But every one of us counts. And a few of us decided a little bit of money was more important than preserving our history, than preserving the things that we fought for, to be able to have opportunities in this place. It's just sad, man. It's sad that, you know, the further we get away from those times, the further our elders pass away and leave this world, and we aren't taught the things we need to be taught, and the knowledge isn't passed on to us. The further we get from that, the more and more easily it's going to be for us for things to roll back and go back in that direction. And I mean, it's unfortunate, but hey, man, just gotta keep grinding, keep fighting a good fight, and you know, look for better days, work towards better days. But man, just hearing my mom and knowing that hurt my grandmother like that it's crazy, man. Yeah, we got to do better. As a whole, we got to do better.
These acts were protecting Black community against discrimination. And when someone comes, then revokes them, it's taking Black people to the past. It's basically saying that whatever that our forefathers fought hard for means nothing. Trump's decision to revoke this act made people feel like progress made is being erased. And actually, some people feel like this will open more doors to discrimination. And do you remember how some MAGA people behaved immediately after Trump was elected? So tell me, how are they going to behave now that he has revoked some of these acts? These were acts that were protecting Black people even at workplace. How are they going to behave? We've seen how Black people are treated in America, how some of them are unalived, some of them are being sent to prison for things they didn't do. So how are they going to be treated now that some of these acts are being revoked? I saw someone asking whether this will make it harder for Black people to get jobs. And let me just say this. If MAGA people behaved the way they behaved immediately after Trump won the election, people are not certain about their future now. People are not so sure. That is why people would come and ask such like questions, because they are not certain about whatever that is waiting for them. I've seen people blaming others, especially those who voted for Trump. And I think I understand why they're doing so, because some of them didn't vote for Trump because that was the person they wanted. They voted for Trump because they didn't want to vote for a woman. And they saw signs. They saw red signs, but they ignored. Trump kept telling people, I'm going to do ABCD, I'm going to sign this and that. And people thought that Trump was bluffing. Right now, it's happening in America. And Black people are not even certain about their future. Yesterday, I saw a video on TikTok where someone was saying that right now what they are doing is ICE will come to you, pay you a few dollars. I think it's $700. They pay you, then you snitch on either a family member or a friend. That is what that is happening in America right now. Like yesterday, there are two ladies, there are two Kenyan ladies who are, I think, if not deported, they were arrested, and they're in the process of being deported back to Kenya just because someone was paid to snitch on them. That is what that is happening in America. And I do believe that these are some of people who voted for Trump just because they want to impress Trump. See what is happening to Latinos right now. Latinos are being hunted down. And these are the same people who went out there in large numbers and voted for Trump. But did Trump spare them? No. Did they make him win the election? Yes. But just see what is happening to them right now. There's a video I saw of a lady who was being interviewed, and she said that she was among the Latinos that went and voted for Trump without even considering her family members. People are betraying family members. People are betraying friends just because of $700, thinking that you're going to be spared. The moment you have any connection with them, the moment you talk to them, you're in their radar as well. So after they're done deporting your friends and your family members, you're next. You'll be deported as well. I feel like some people are just doing things because they want to impress some people out there. The same people you're trying to impress, they're the same people who are going to betray you. And that is why the Black community is worried. Because what we lack is togetherness. In our community, what we lack is togetherness. We always try so hard to fight each other. If we don't fight hard, if we don't come together as a Black community, people will take advantage. Bosses will take advantage. The police will take advantage because they know now they have all the rights to do anything they want to do to you. We need to come together, whether you're in Africa, whether you're in America, as long as you are a Black person, we need to come together. We need to unite. What people need to do now is join hands, fight hard to retain whatever that our forefathers fought hard for. Because why then? Tell me, why did they have to go out there and fight for this rights that are not helping us? Because the reason why they went out there, didn't even sleep, it was because of us. And that is why we really need to come together. We need to unite. Whether you're in Africa, whether you're in America, as long as you're a Black person, we need to come together. Our voice should be heard. And there's no way our voice is going to be heard if we don't talk, if we are quiet. We need to talk. We need to focus and educate ourselves. We need to support organizations that fight for civil rights. And always try and elect the right leaders. Stop electing leaders who only betray you. Trump is already doing it, and people knew Trump would do it, but they still went ahead with the hope that maybe he wouldn't do whatever that he was saying. How many immigrants are there in America? How many of them are going to be deported? Some of them are going to be deported with nothing. How are they going to start? Black people, all I can say is we need to unite. We need to fight hard for our rights. That is what we need to do at this particular moment, because if we don't, so many of us are going to be affected. So many of us are going to be hurt. Yeah, guys, let me know on the comment section. What do you think about Trump's decision? Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video as well. And until next time,